Well, morning into Dweebs. Hamster back for another week at work. And they've got a couple of topics for quick discussion whilst I'm on my way to work. Come on. Topic number one. Got another little hobby that I like to do on the side. Home brewing. So I think there's going to be a few videos coming up on a bit of a how-to. Might be interesting to some. It won't be on the old bike, but at the same time I shall caveat it. Well done, pal. Caveat it with the fact that you should never ever ever drink and ride or drink and drive. Personally, I don't touch a drop of alcohol if I go on the bike. We go out to the pub or something like that sometimes during work lunch, and I will have a Coke, and that'll be 4 hours later and I still will not drink and ride. I may have a beer if I'm driving. Oh, that sun is bright. If I'm driving, and that will be it. But hopefully it'll be interesting enough to some, because there are various things you can do with home brewing. You can do beers, you can do lagers, you can do ciders. Oh, I've lost my thread now. Completely forgot what I was talking about. Ah, yes. Like I said in the video yesterday, which you wouldn't have seen yet because it's not been released, I think I went 18 months at one point without actually physically buying a beer from like a Tesco's or a Waitrose. There we go. Bang on cue. Because this stuff it's not bad. I like it. And you make it yourself. There are various ways of doing it. You can buy kits which make the whole thing much easier, or you can make the kind of kit thing yourself, which I've never bothered to do, quite frankly, because the kits are great and it's much cheaper. So that'll be coming out soon. Second topic was a video that I was watching this morning and a video that I watched a few days ago. First one by the Spikey biker, and the second one by Bennyboy biker. And it's all about near-death experiences. And whilst I can't really say that I've had any near-death experiences like these two, if you want to know what the stories are, go watch the videos. There was a period when I was in uni, and over the 4 years I was in uni, I think I got mugged 3 times. The first one was, I think it was it the first year of uni? No, I think it was the second year of university. And 3 of us stayed down in the summer doing various menial work to get money, as you do when you're a student. And we went out on the pop. And needless to say, we got hammered. It was one of those special nights where everything falls into place and everything becomes a massive blur. But I ended up walking back on my own for some reason, because I'd lost these pair. And on my way home, got mugged. I gotta be honest, I don't really remember much. I remember being hit, I remember being on the floor, I remember them ruffling through my pockets, and dropping my keys on the floor, so they were nice enough to leave me my keys. But I was fortunate enough to literally just have money, and I don't even think I had my mobile phone with me that night. Bearing in mind that this was was it 2001, 2002? So I'd have only had a crappy mobile at that point anyway. But yeah, that was the first time. The second time, I was with again one of my housemates, and we were walking down to the spa, and it was dark from what I remember, but it was in a street much like this, but more people around, and he just comes up and goes, "Give us your money," or "Gives us your money," as they like to say, and literally started wielding this 2-inch blade. Sort of put it up to my side, and it was like, well, you can have this 10 pence that's in my pocket if you like, because yet again, the jammy bastard that I am, well, I was on these two occasions, I didn't have my wallet, I didn't have my phone, and you can tell he wasn't a more intelligent mugger, because he didn't take my watch, because I kind of like watches. I've got a thing about watches, and that was quite expensive, I remember rightly. It was a diesel watch. And he didn't ask for that. It was just, give me your money, mobile phone, what's in your pockets. And I literally had nothing on me. It was 2 points where I must have been incredibly lucky, because 99% of the time I would have had my wallet, I would have had my phone. But I just went for a walk with my housemate down to the spa and didn't have anything. So that's as far as I go with near-death experiences. Unfortunately, it's not a picturesque sort of what do you call it, picturesque field with my bike in the background with multiple camera angles, because unfortunately I do only have one camera, so I'll have to leave it on the bike. But I think it was Bennyboy Biker's story that kind of reminded me of this, and I'm not sure whether it was the track day I did this year, because I've only managed to do one, or whether it was the end of the previous year. But we were at Brands Hatch, and you have your safety briefings, and the guy was doing his safety briefing, and he was kind of, I can't believe I've had to say this, we've had an incident last week that I should say something at least. And they do the safety briefings, and track days are all about having fun but doing it safely. So there's no shaky burn, Marc Marquez, Rossi style overtakes where you lunge up the side of people, you know, into corners. You take people on the straights, you go around the outside, but never cut them up on the inside and things like this. You don't want to go wrecking your bike. It's all about having a bit of fun. So this guy apparently undercut this other person, and he took it, didn't take it well, should we say. So they come into the pits, and this huge burly bloke went up to this little short guy and started mouthing off at him and pushing him and all the rest of it. Went to hit him, and this guy kind of took a step back, took a step forward, and laid him out. Like I said, this guy was a lot smaller than this, the bigger guy, and by all accounts he was a semi-professional boxer. So it just goes to show people that you should always take things as they are, that everyone's going to get annoyed, but the way that I kind of live my own rules is that people don't mean to do certain things, and if nobody's come off hurt, no one's lost anything or anything like that, then ultimately it's kind of a, okay, we'll call that one as a short call, close call, close shave, whatever you want to call it. Chalk it up to experience, learn from it, move on. Because ultimately 99% of the things that happen, people don't mean to do that. We should probably be taking a lot more care. There's a smell of gas down this road again. They've never got rid of that gas in about 5 years. Shocking. The amount of times it's been closed as well for gas works. But yeah, there you go. There's my couple of stories. My addition to the Spikey Biker and Bennyboy Biker stories. So So when I get this up, I hope you're having a good week. I hope you have a good week. And I'll chat to you all soon. This is Hamster out.